Hey everyone, so I just decided to make a quick video on how to upload your designs to Redbubble, especially those that are just beginning. I started my Redbubble site in December 2020, and when I first started, I was really confused with where to upload and the different dimensions to upload my designs as, and how to optimize the images on Redbubble. So what Redbubble recommends is a high resolution file. So high resolution meaning that not necessarily the file size is big, but the dimensions and the pixels are big. Because say you have an image that's really small and you put it on a duvet cover, that duvet cover is going to have to stretch out your image, and it might make the image lower quality when it's printed on the product. So it says here, if you like to use a single image file for every product, we'd recommend with 7,632 by 6,480. So this is suitable for duvet covers and all of the other bigger merchandise. So, and then they have a limit of 13,500, but I don't know, for me personally, that's kind of a big file size to save on my computer, especially if I'm uploading like a lot of designs. So in addition, some people use Canva for the designs, and not everyone has Canva Pro. In Canva Pro, you can make your dimensions more than 5,000, but for those that are using the free Canva, there's a limit of up to 5,000. So you just have to adjust the pixels to be like, from here you could do like 5,000 by 4,200. I think that's like the ratio from this. So moving on, they have the recommended dimensions for all of the other products. So for like leggings, and some of them even have like templates that you could use per product. So personally for me, when I upload a design, I usually have 2 different sizes, because since I'm a student, I don't really have that much time to adjust to the different templates for each product. I usually just ballpark it and see like what sizes can fit on generally all products. So what I do is, I'm going to show you guys how I upload a design. So here we are in the add new work, and then when we upload new work, this was a design that I just randomly came up with a while ago. I think it's from like that TikTok trend. It was like, I just came here to the party for the drugs. So instead I just changed it for the dogs, but I actually never ended up uploading these designs. So for this one, first I usually make one that's a little bit longer than wider. So for this, I made it 5,000 by 3,750 by 5,000. So if we click here, this design, this file size, just on average will fit okay on a t-shirt. So the first thing that we do is I put in the title. So I literally just put in whatever I put on the t-shirt. I just came here to the party for the dogs. Okay, so for the tags, you want to limit, Redbubble says that you want to limit descriptive tags to 15 tags. And what they deem as spam tagging isn't necessarily repeating words, but words that like you put into these tags that aren't related to your image. The thing about spam tagging is that no one really knows how they're like really going through it. There was like a mass suspension going on like in February, but then people like blamed it to be a glitch. Like Redbubble said it was a glitch or something in the system. But what people think spam tagging is using like for example, if I take this title and I just repeatedly do that, and honestly it does come up in searches, but it's also really annoying. And I know a lot of people are trying to report those images that are like getting to the top of the pages, so I would try to just avoid that. So certain tags that I would put for this, I have a video on like how to use Google Trends to find keywords. That for me, I think that's like one of my like the best ways for me to look for tags is just by searching on Google Trends, like what certain words related to this topic would come up. So, but just for example, you could just put dog, pets, dog lover, pet owner, stuff like that. So you could do like up to 15 tags, and there's certain tag generators also that you can use, but yeah, I would just whatever you think best describes the image or what you think people will search for in the search bar when looking for this image, I would just use as the tags. So for the description also comes up in the Google searches, so you could just use similar words like this is a perfect gift for any dog lover that you can give to a friend or co-worker or family member. And then you can just like add more descriptive words like this is a perfect funny gift or something like that. So now you could also, if you don't use a transparent background when uploading your designs, so what's recommended is a PNG formatted transparent design with a transparent background so that it can be shown well on each kind of t-shirt. But if, for example, you upload an image that has like a certain color as the background because you do like a white text and a colored image, you can change the hex code here and it will change for all of the shirts, but sometimes it doesn't, so you would just have to, for some shirts it's like you can't change it to specific color codes. But for example, let's see, for this one it says set background. You could adjust it to the specific color code of your background. Okay, so now for optimizing the images, it's good to enable all of your products because then it increases the chances that it'll come up in searches, and also having more available products increases the likelihood of sales. For me, I haven't really sold any children's clothing, but I just enable it anyways. And then for this, you just want to make sure that the design fits on the t-shirt, it's centered, because you don't normally see designs that are like up to the neck, so you want to make sure it's centered. Maybe it's too low. And then I just literally do that for every single one. And then just make sure everything's enabled. and fitted. So this may seem tedious, but you only really have to do this once for like the type of design. So like as you guys saw earlier, I had this t-shirt but with a different type of dog on the front. So for phone cases specifically, I like to make it a little bit lower because some of the newer phones, the camera opening is really long, like up to like down to here. So I try to just ballpark it and make it a little bit lower than usual, especially like the iPhone and stuff. For the phone case, I like to put it, you could put it on the front or the back. Just know that if you put it on the front, there's like a strap there. So next, like I mentioned, I have 2 different sized images that I make for each design. So I have this long one, and then I have square versions that are 5,000 by 5,000. So these fit a lot better on like the pillows. So I just replace all of those. This is also tedious, but you know, whatever, like if you guys have the time to do it, it's better to maximize the way that your products look. I do this because it maximizes the pixels per product. Like for example, for this shower curtain, having a 5,000 by 5,000 is a lot more, if it's a lot better. So for this, you could also do like a pattern. So if I do a pattern, then I usually scale down the image a little bit, and then it gives like a cool repeating pattern. For this, you could just like make it smaller. So yeah, and then for these, what I like to do is kind of just look at this, even though it's like super small, just like look at this display and then see where on the mug it shows. So like seeing that like all the text will fit on this side, just ballpark it and make sure it's okay. For mugs, you want to put it on one side or the other. So I forget, I watched someone talk about like putting on this side versus this side. So it depends how you hold the mug. Like for example, if you're left-handed, and then the image will be here, and then you want the image facing you, or if you're right-handed, for right-handed people, and you want the image facing you. So yeah. And then I don't know who's really sold a skirt. Maybe skirts sell better with like pattern designs, but I just put it like that anyways. I don't really know how else to like adjust it. Scarves also, I don't know who's buying scarves unless it's like a pattern design, but I just kind of whatever, I just really go with whatever I feel like in the moment. I haven't really done super big research on how to do, on like what kind of designs sell on what products, because the products that I've mainly sold are stickers. Yeah, mainly stickers. I haven't really sold many t-shirts. Most of them are stickers. And I just recently sold a hardcover notebook, which was nice. That was like $4 profit or something. For the clocks, sometimes it's nice if you have like a smaller design to like put it on like one side of the clock. But yeah, I'm just gonna do, so like for tapestries, I like to also make it into a pattern. For this acrylic, I also replaced the image because it's a equal square. because here it says the recommended is like 18 something by 18 something. And what's also nice is that you can adjust while the other ones are like uploading. And yeah, don't forget to make sure everything's enabled, so you could see by the small numbers here. So sometimes these you have to enable them manually also. So 7x7 are all enabled. Water bottles. I'm not sure. I haven't sold any water bottles yet either. So far, I've sold stickers. Stickers are really like, if you're just starting out, those are usually the ones that sell the most. So for masks, there are templates for masks, which is recommended to download and make like an additional design for, like adjustment, but sometimes I just put this in the middle depending on what the design is. And then if I make a square design, sometimes I'll readjust the text, so like make this one line and this one line to make it more square shaped. So I just enable everything. And then for puzzles, sometimes I even like to like make it into a pattern, even though I really don't know who would like buy this. As for backpacks, I like to put it here in the front. In the front middle of the backpack. For socks, I always use patterns. So yeah, it's really up to you on how you want to enable the products and how, like, what you think looks good and what you think will sell. Because I'm by no means like, I don't make like 6 figures off of this, or even I haven't made my first deposit yet, but I started in December and have made quite a few sales already. On this account, I've made around 6 sales. So yeah, I like to, and then always just like try to look on here, like on where it's gonna print out. And then you could also put it like on the side too, that looks nice too. For these, people also recommend, if you want to optimize the masks, the fitted masks are a lot better than these cloth masks because they don't really fit to your face that well. So I feel like more people often buy these kind of masks. Usually people just put them on the side, but it's probably beneficial to download the template for this, and then for me, I would put like the text on one side and then the dog face on the other, and you could just replace that image. So just put what type of media this is. So usually I just put design and illustration, and then it's good to also put collections on your page so that it's easier for people to navigate on your page if they're looking for like anything. Maybe they're like buying a specific design, and then they'll see like, oh, what else does this person have? So then they'll go on your page. So I would put this under like animals or something as a collection. And then so to make collections, you usually have to go to here. I'll show that after actually. So then for default product on your shop, so like for example, if you're going to be selling this as a sticker, I would put that as your default product. Or if you put iPhone case or something. But yeah, so for these specific products, you could see, because some of them don't really show up on this page. It's like I have no idea what's like the difference between a tri-blend t-shirt versus t-shirt, and then there's like active t-shirt, long t-shirt, but over time, the more you upload, you'll just like get used to it and see what looks best. And then you could also see like what type of models wear those t-shirts too. So no mature content, anyone can view, and then you give the rights. So next, after you save work, there's like this whole processing thing. And then after that's complete, it'll give you like a preview page of everything. So usually right after I upload, I like to start to promote my artwork. There are different ways that people promote their artwork. So some people use Instagram, a lot of people use Pinterest. For me, I don't like to spend any money since I'm trying to just like earn passive income. I'm not heavily invested. I don't want to spend too much money on like advertising or anything. So yeah. So looking at this, you can see like the different designs, the different merchandise that comes up. So for example, we're like, oh, what's a tri-blend t-shirt? So this is what it looks like on a tri-blend t-shirt. What's a chiffon top? This is what a chiffon top looks like. So you can always go back and check what item it's optimized on. So then you just do that by clicking edit. So what I was saying about promoting my products, I added this Google Chrome extension for Pinterest. So I just created a Pinterest, and what it does is it takes all of those products on that page and you're able to promote them. So what I like to do sometimes is either make, like, people like search for like stickers specifically or iPhone cases. So for example, I will just click on all of the stickers. So these are the 2 stickers, and then sometimes the design, and then press next, and then cute dog lover stickers. So I'll just make a Pinterest board called cute dog lover stickers, create, and then I added all of those to those boards. So really, whatever you put into the process, you make more of. So if you want to put money into Pinterest ads, you'll get a lot more impressions and a lot of people will see your products. But for me, I just like, after every upload, I just promote it on Pinterest, and I noticed that in addition to the Pinterest boards, plus using the right keywords, I found that my reach had increased, especially those that have like trending topics. So yeah, and then I just wanted to show one last thing. If you go to your portfolio and you want to double check like a product on like how it looks, or like say they added a new product and it hasn't been enabled, you could just click on all of the designs that you want to enable on a certain product. So for example, if I didn't enable this on a hardcover journal, and you click that and then press enable, and you can edit them in bulk. So this is also nice, like if you notice that like your earlier designs you want to change the way that you edited them or optimized them on a certain product. This is like a quick like editing hack. So you could also like adjust like the place that they're in, etc. and then you just like press save after you edit them. So like for example, for this one, on this notebook, this had a transparent background, but I wanted to use this color, so I just, in the set background, I just copied the color code. Did that. So yeah, I think that's all that I wanted to show for this video, and if you guys have any more questions, or if you want more how-to videos, like for example, how to make simple designs or something like that, you could just leave it in a comment. And I also have an Instagram and a TikTok, so you could just message me there as well. So anyways, thank you for watching, and I hope you all have a good day.